After 30 years in the traditional banking industry, offering all those legacy products and services to consumers, and you started up Starling Bank that's offering all the same suite of services purely on mobile. How do you see your big competitors in the marketplace?
Well, our competitors are, the big guys, the traditional banks, but we're not fighting those big guys to get on our own. We're actually working with lots of other new banks on the block that are actually raising customer expectations, doing things that are a new way with technology, and giving consumers and other businesses great value for money.
You're talking about a range of banking services that are all offered mobilely. When will consumers really completely cut the cord and be purely mobile banking and not rely on that branch?
Well, mobile is very, very sort of important in the UK and in Europe, and we find that some customers have never ever been into a branch. And the important thing is they can do absolutely everything on that mobile. The smartphone is a hub of their financial life. They can have all this real-time data on their spending, they can have categorizations, they can have all these new tools to give them insight in how they can make sure that they do get a financial life that gives them happiness rather than stress.
From a technology standpoint, you're a computer scientist by background.
Yeah.
Where are you leveraging your artificial intelligence capabilities? Where does blockchain apply to your business?
We believe that data needs to be used to help a consumer and small businesses. I spent a long time in traditional banks, and I'm ashamed to say we use data against customers to sell them more product. Now things have moved on. We believe that data is all about helping consumers understand their own financial transactions, to give them insight, to give them the information they need to steer their financial life to a good place. And therefore, we believe in artificial intelligence and machine learning to take all that data and give the customer insight into the future.
And what's an example of the best use case of the data?
Well, we can tell whether people have enough money to the end of their day, end of their month, the end of their life. We are working with people to actually figure out what those signals are in the data that help them get the best out of their income.
And you talk a lot about consumer engagement, and on that point, giving people data insights that they wouldn't have otherwise had. But you're still a small player, and there's big incumbents that have been around for hundreds of years, brands that everyone knows. What is your customer acquisition strategy to overcome the big guys?
Well, first of all, people trust us. People know our name because they engage with us. They know very well that Starling Bank and other new banks are coming to the table with new offerings. Amazon has changed the way they shop. iTunes changed the way they bought music. What we are doing is a new great product that actually gives them something they want. Trust has never been an issue. Customers are engaging with us in a whole new way. They talk about us, and they believe that we can give something very new.